all the way across the continent.
Your whole fucking life. I will fucking...
Welcome to PREECAAP. PREECAAP. That's hilarious. UFC Vegas 82 live prediction show. Sorry, guys. I apologize for missing last week. I think I might even had a little touch of the COVID or something because I couldn't taste, couldn't smell. My head was all foggy. I don't know what the hell was going on. And then when I found out Dave couldn't come on because, you know, he had some personal stuff to deal with, I was like, there's no way I can pull up stats and face-offs and all that crap. So I just...
You're realizing that I carry the show. That's why.
Yeah, for real. Now you're like the Jamie to the Joe Rogan. You're my Jamie.
I'll be your Huckleberry.
Pull it up, James.
I'll be your Huckleberry. That's fine.
Gerald Lynch, what's going on, buddy? So interesting card here, man. I didn't see if anybody missed weight, but I think some people did. I saw in like Instagram, some people were chatting and said there was a couple of weight misses. I think maybe 2. I'm not sure. Hopefully the chat will catch us up and we'll find out. I mean, we're not going to listen to any sound, but we'll watch the face-offs and hopefully the chat will fill us in as we're watching it. But yeah. Dave and I both did pretty well last week, 10-2, and then they had that draw with Slavakos. But aside from that, 10-2, I was feeling pretty good. I kind of wish I did a show, but hopefully this week I'll do just as good. I hope. So you ready to get into this, Dave?
Yeah, I'm just getting the weigh-ins. Can you give me a second here?
Yeah, get your stuff.
Everybody made weight. Gotta make sure everybody made weight.
Oh, I don't know. Did they? Are you checking that right now?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now.
Oh, sweet. How can you tell from that?
I'm just going to MMA Junkie and seeing where the weigh-ins are. We got it.
All right.
Anyways, okay. Get started. Oh, 2 fighters missed the mark in Vegas. Here we go.
There it is. Told you. Who is it?
Let's see. Scrolling. I'm not as good as Jamie.
Look, I'm reading it and you move it down. Oh, right here. Okay. So we got
Michael Morales, 171. He missed by a pound.
I think you get allowance, don't you? You get allowance.
You're right.
You get allowance. So that. Oh, look, Mick Park. Oh no, I think you can get. What's the limit? 265 for heavyweight.
Oh, here we go. Lucas Alexander, 148.
Oh yeah, that's a miss.
And Rafael Esteban, 128. He missed as well. So your current.
Okay, there's the 2 missed weight. Yeah. So speaking of Rafael Esteban, he's in our first curtain jerker, the prelims. So let's get into that. We got
Wait a second. Let me see how much he lost. He missed flyweight by 2 pounds. Fined 20% of his purse.
Yep.
Ouch. That's expensive.
So we got Charles Johnson, Energy, 32 years old, coming out of Missouri, taking on Rafael Esteban, coming out of Brazil, 27 years old, and he's making his UFC debut because last fight he had was in the Contender Series. And he comes in as a slight favorite, but man, Charles Johnson's definitely got the experience. Let's pull up Charles Johnson's resume, his fight history, and I'm going to explain why the underdog might be the way to go here. Because let's see, he's been in LFA, and then Muhammad Mokaev, 2022. Muhammad Mokaev, everybody knows as a beast.
Oh, you're going back there.
Lost to him. But then he beat Zalgas, but who hasn't, right? That guy's the unluckiest fighter in all of UFC right there, Zalgas Zumagulov. He beat Jimmy Flick. Then he lost to Odi Osborne, and Cody Durden. All right. So, I mean, not horrible losses. And look, the Odi Osborne was split decision. Cody Durden just out-wrestled him because Energy, Charles Johnson, is not his I think his base is like a boxing or kick. Oh, right here. I think it's Muay Thai because he trains at Tiger Muay Thai. Fantastic. I didn't know that. That's great. But now he's taking on this guy, Rafael Estevan, making his UFC debut, undefeated, 11-0. Let's check out his.
Okay, and you got
here.
jiu-jitsu tattooed on your chest.
Oh, so what? That's just going to the tattoo parlor and fucking paying them. Anyone can do
I'm
that. I could
just
do
saying,
that.
if you're going to if you're going to be Brazilian and tattoo jiu-jitsu on your chest, you better be good.
Whatever. That shit don't matter. That's Flash. That's like Flash.
It doesn't matter. You better be able to pull that shit off. Brazilian tattooing jiu-jitsu on your chest.
Let's check out his fight history. At least his last 5. Okay, he's got a good win in the Contender Series because that guy was 17-3-1. Never heard of him, but still, that's a good record. Then he beat an undefeated guy, Estevez. Did he fight his brother or something?
It might have been his brother. It might have been a distant cousin. Could be.
Estevez. Eric Visconti, 7-1. Okay, those guys are decent, but
then it's cans.
Yeah, for the most part. Couple
Beginners.
decent ones, but
Beginners.
Yeah. Unproven, this guy, unproven. And he comes against Charles Johnson. I think Charles Johnson's won championships in lesser promotions. Like I think he was an LFA champ at one time in his career. Let me just really quick look through here.
But before
he's Yuma Horiguchi. He was headlining that LFA. Carlos Mota headlining that one too. So he's definitely had the belt around him because I bet you got it from Horiguchi, and then he kept it against Camilo and Mota. Then he came into the UFC as a champ. Yes. So he was like an LFA champ, Charles Johnson. And that's why I'm going to go with Charles Johnson. I think this might be, the line might be, it's a trap. It might be a trap.
I don't know. Because, look what this guy's done to his cans that he's crushed. Elias, who you said was good, ground and pound round 2.
He's got a decent record. I see that.
That's the best. Round 2, ground and pound. He's got this one decision here. Knocked out Gabriel Castro in the first round. Choked out Denver Santos. Triangle choked Gutson Marquez. But that was at the beginning of his career. I get it. I'm not going that far back. Regardless, it's been, there's a lot of. He's taking care of the cans that he's supposed to take care of.
That fight against Zaga Zumagulov wasn't canceled. He would have probably won that by a robbery decision. But anyway, I don't know if he's going to get it done against Charles Johnson. I got to take a couple underdogs, and Charles Johnson is the underdog here, correct? Unwarranted.
He is the dog. I don't know how, but he is the dog. He's I
think it's because the jiu-jitsu tattoo on Estevan on his chest. I think that must be why he got the hype. Macapa. Wonder what that means. Macapa. No, it's because he's 11-0, but the O has got to go. So, what is the live odds?
Live odds are Charles Johnson plus 130, Rafael Esteban minus 160. Bookies for the fight to go to the decision is a yes, minus 190. So bookies think this is going to go.
Charles Johnson doesn't have that stupid green or purple hair anymore. He's still got the little stupid rat tail thing going on in the back, but I know it's not dyed any funky colors. So let's look at their how they face off.
Oh, we can do that.
Yep, there's my girl. You are right. She's looking a little bit thick. I don't like her in those dress slacks.
Oh, this is your hollerhead girl? Yeah, I know. Your Insta girl. Whatever the hell she does. Media. Hey, what's going on here?
Hey. Is this the opening fight?
Yeah, back up a little bit here.
No, I think that maybe Tapology is incorrect with their order.
Oh, well, the weigh-ins have the girls going in first. Okay, hang on a second. Let me skip ahead, and I'll come back. Hang on. My apologies, kids. There we go. This is what we're talking.
Here we go. There we go. That's Esteban.
Yeah, I got it. I'm your Jamie. I got it.
Charles Johnson, inner G. They match up. They size up pretty well. little bit of height and reach, I think, on Johnson. You can tell the reach. See that he's got definitely longer arms.
Yeah. He's got that. What is that hair?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it, but
Like,
that's why he's energy. He's got the energy. Right here. I think Johnson's only a dog because his haircut. I agree. Johnson by TKO at 650. Love it. I love it. I'm taking Johnson. I don't know if he's going to get a TKO. I just don't know enough about Rafael Estevam, Macapa, and he is undefeated, so I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say it's going to go to like the season. But my pick will be the underdog plus money. I'm just afraid of that jiu-jitsu tattoo on Estevam's chest.
Should be.
MMA Jesus. Jesus is also saying the Brazilian all the way. Macapa. I don't know why everyone's fading on Charles Johnson.
Don't doubt Jesus.
Well, okay. So you're taking Estevam, right, Dave?
I am.
Good. All right. That's why I'm going to beat you in Tapology right there.
Not happening.
Okay. So moving up the card, what's next on the Tapology?
Well, we're going to go with the girl fight because that obviously weighed in first. So Lucy Pudilova versus Aylin Perez.
What? So because on Tapology, next fight would be Nicholas Mota, but you're right, that is weighed in way later. So okay, let's do it this one. Let's go with the weigh-in order. Lucy Pudilova, Aylin Perez. Lucy Pudilova, the Czech fighter, coming off a robbery. She got robbed by Jocelyn Edwards. She won at least two out of those three. I remember watching that because I picked Jocelyn Edwards. I had money on her, and I thought for sure she was going to lose. But Pudilova, yeah, she lost because of the robbery. Jocelyn Edwards should have never won that fight. Never won that. But before that, Pudilova had that nice TK over Yanan Wu. Ain't nothing to fuck with. Then before that, she was in some regional scene beating some Carol Yariwaki. I don't know who even knows what regional scene that is. That's just a symbol. I don't even know what that says. I think it's Octagon, like from Czech Republic, right? Oh, you don't even. Let's open it up.
I'm on the wrong page.
Lucy Pudilova.
There she is. Looking very.
Looks like the Wicked Witch of the West. But it doesn't matter with that. The far west. Yep. So that was definitely Octagon with a K. That's that symbol.
Octagon with a K.
Yeah, because there's another Octagon with a C.
I get it. Yeah.
And it's another regional scene. Oh my goodness. Look who decided to join us. What's up? I thought Mr. Fancy Pants, I thought you were doing something with Cody tonight.
No, not tonight. We're doing it on December 2nd. They booked me out. They're booked.
Calendar? To put on your
I had
calendar?
a marking calendar.
There you go. There you go. I know Johnny K went to Bellator tonight, so that's probably why he had to push it.
Oh yeah, I guess so. I seen him. He looked like he was getting on some girl's nerves.
Oh, huh?
He posted a picture on Instagram of him just, I don't know, asking the girl for her number. I don't know what he was doing. I seen a picture of him.
He's living that single life. Single man.
I'm just kidding. He's married.
Too. I think starting to get up there in age. If he wants to plant his seed, he got to do it soon. Anyway, we're talking about the girl fight. Who we got? Aylin Perez and the Wicked Witch of the West, Lucia Pudilova. And right now we're going over Pudilova's resume because she got robbed by Jocelyn Edwards, took care of Yanan Wu, ain't nothing to fuck with. And then before that, she was in Octagon where she had a pretty good run in Octagon, and that's the good one. But look, if you go down that red, oh, that's her first time in the UFC right here. She got beat by Justine Shit Your Pants Kish, Antonina Shevchenko. Remember Justine Kish when she shit her pants? She was getting like choked out and she sharded. Remember that?
Yeah, I love that shit.
Oh yeah, you love that shit. That's a little. She lost to Antonina Shevchenko, the lesser of the sisters, Liz Carmouche, Irene Aldana. But you know what? All those girls do have a name that's known throughout the UFC. So take it for what it is. She beat Sarah Moraes and Ji Young Kim, Fire Fist, so that's good.
We're going here.
Lena Landsberg. Prior to that, there's nobody that Oh, lost to Lena Landsberg twice.
I'm going to Aileen Perez.
Yeah,
Fiona.
that's what, a lot of people are doing that. But
Why
I think I'm
is she
gonna,
called Fiona? Who's Fiona?
Fiona who? Fiona Apple?
I don't know. Her nickname is Fiona. Is that from like the Shrek Fiona?
I don't
She
know, but
looks
she
kinda
just
like
recently
it.
changed it. She changed it officially for this event. It's
She kinda
it's
looks like
now
Shrek.
her new nickname is Nurmagomedov. That's her
Really?
nickname. I don't know why. Yeah, you'll see. Watch when the fights happen this weekend. She changed her nickname. That was a big deal.
She's not even Russian. That doesn't even make sense.
I think it's because she's like a chain wrestler. Is what it is.
Well, at least she's not like the fourth Ronda. Yeah, there's like
Oh, I
3
know.
fighters named Ronda or something stupid, like, you know what I mean?
Russian
Look at
Ronda.
her. She had to go out and show her fat ass, but she does look better. And I'm gonna tell you, Pudilova looks straight like a witch. But I don't know. I'm gonna go with the look. It's got a little bit of height and reach, I think. What's Tapology say? 5'8", yeah, 3 inches and 1.5 inches of reach. Yeah, I'm gonna take the dog here again. 2 dogs so far, 2 fights and 2 dogs. By the way, MPTV, who would you pick for Charles Janssen and Rafael Estevam? Real quick.
Honestly, I went. I don't know how you ended up there. I wish I would have caught the beginning of the show, Ranj. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it, see what you and Dave talked about.
Because on Tapology,
taking-
they're the curtain jerker. That's why.
No, but I'm just
weird.
saying, like, I don't know how you, because I couldn't find any tape on this guy.
On Estevam?
On Estevam, I couldn't find any.
Yeah, me
tape.
neither. That's why I'm taking Charles Johnson, LFA champion.
Oh, that's right. He is a dog. See how much I think Charles Johnson should be the favorite. He is a dog. I'm taking Charles Johnson.
They're the
I'm
boy. That's what I like to hear. Dave's going with the hype train because Estevan's got a jiu-jitsu tattoo on his chest.
Yeah.
Oh, look at his tattoo. You gotta know how to do that.
Yep.
No, you gotta give a tattoo artist in Brazil like $30 to put that on there. That's
no,
what
the Brazilian tattoo artist will not tattoo that on you unless you're actually good.
Charles Johnson looks confident too. He looked ready.
How do you know? Not in Sao Paulo, but maybe over in Rio.
Nope.
Money is money.
No way.
It's 50.
Ain't no Brazilian getting jiu-jitsu tattooed on his chest unless he's a fucking black belt.
Okay. That's like half my community college wrestling team had that red, white, and blue wrestling souffle tattooed on their back, and they all garbage. Anyway. All right. So what are you doing on this fight here? This Pudilova and
okay. So like how I based my basically Perez has only lost one time. She lost to Stephanie Egger, who's not really a striker. She probably couldn't use the wrestling like she wanted to, Aileen Perez. Otherwise, she's won all her fights. That Tamiris Vidal fight, that one ended in a weird disqualification where she whooped up Tamiris by kneeing her illegally, but she was whooping her up earlier in the fight. I think she's more dangerous. She has more knockouts in her resume. This other girl is just like a decision.
Who the hell is Stephanie Braga Yakarok? Who's that? Who knows? Who's Romina Aguirre?
I don't know. I'm not that good. You're gonna have to ask Dave.
I'm gonna bring some stuff
like Dave knows. Fiona.
I'll bring some stuff.
I think that is Shrek's Fiona.
But plus, I follow her.
Plus,
I follow her on OnlyFans. I follow Aileen Perez on OnlyFans.
Oh, you know why? Because she got that free site. You don't got to even pay for it. It's just free. Come look at me.
Yeah, I love how she mixes the two. Like she'll do like a wear a thong in the octagon and stuff like that. So I got to go with my sweetheart, my baby.
Oh, Aileen impressive Perez. Win against Ashley Evans Smith. Ashley Evans Smith is garbage. Look at.
But she dominated that fight. She just didn't put her away.
Yeah, well, still, who shouldn't? Everybody should dominate that fight.
You know what though? I didn't like that picture. That last picture to her story on Instagram. Aileen Perez. She was in a hospital bed. I don't know if that's the PI or if that's a special room that's set up for the fighters, and that's a planned rehydration or something like that. But she's in a gurney or in a gown on a hospital bed. because she had to make the weight cut twice.
You know what? Somebody said today.
What you're talking about?
Stuff like that. Exactly. But you want to if you go to her story, like where her, that circle, where her face is. Yeah, click on the circle, and then it's
Look
the
at her
last
twerking
one.
there.
Yeah, when she made weight in the back or something like that.
Oh, look, menstruation because she was on her period. That's the one. I'm on my period. That's right. I heard about this. Right there. She made it because she was worried because she was on her period.
She's so grimy. I love it.
That's gross, right? She is grimy. Oh, look, we don't even got to watch Face Offs. Got it right here. Oh, definitely. Pudilova for me. Plus one.
Look at that last one, Dave. Look at her. What is this? Can you tell me if it's a hospital or? I guess there's not enough there.
Give me a second. Let me scroll through this slowly. Give me a second.
That's disrespectful wearing that hat. That's that warrior, the Dagestani warrior hat. You can't wear that unless you're. Yeah, to hell with this girl.
And you're gonna fucking bet against a girl against her period? She's gonna be so angry and fucking.
Huh? There's two.
Porn looks so sad.
Right there.
Yeah.
What is that? What's going on there?
This was today.
That was today.
That was today.
Maybe it was a bad weight. Yeah, the weight cut, the menstruation, the weight cut, the period. She was low on. She was probably getting the IV.
I don't think you're allowed IV.
Huh?
You're not allowed IV.
What do you mean?
You're not allowed IV.
Why?
It's part of USADA rules. You can't IV to rehydrate.
What?
Nope.
There's no steroids in it. It's just vitamins.
You're not allowed.
It's like drinking a Gatorade and a Pedialyte.
Then drink a Gatorade and a Pedialyte. You are not allowed to tap in.
Well, she's doing something on that gurney. And it looks like she's got something hooked up, like an IV. I could be wrong, but it looks like there's something plugged into her arm, no?
Yeah, recuperada, 100%.
Just translate it. Get that. See translation. What's that say?
Already recovered, 100%. Thank you for not abandoning me.
Oh yeah,
okay.
Already recovered from her shitty weight cut. That's what
I'm with Gerald Lynch.
What's he saying?
Right there, it says you got it right there. The Perez all day.
I'm not seeing anything yet. Hang on a second.
Oh, all right. Enough of her. Well, let's look at Pudilova's now. Since you're all over Miss OnlyFans, let's look at the Wicked Witch of Czechoslovakia. Let's check this girl out.
You think she's gonna have an Instagram?
Huh? I think she will.
We should have did it in the other order. Now it's just gonna go from like awesome to boring.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
I mean,
maybe she'll be out there twerking too. No, but look at her short leather skirt. Next picture. Oh, a night out in the town. There you go. Yeah, okay. I can take that. Go.
Just partying in Vegas.
She's just a little outdated because she's from Czechoslovakia. They're like 20 years behind fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Look, got a little purple belt. That's a good symbol. SBG Ireland. Is that what that said?
Yeah, it did. I'll fade SBG.
I don't know.
In the podcast, in the bags.
Look at her right there. Look at these kicks. Yeah, I like it. I like it. She's well-rounded, got some ground game. Submission
like
fight
those
Ireland.
Shorts are good.
Oh, she's doing that submissive striking stuff.
ADCC, that's Abu Dhabi competitions, championships. Straight blast gym. Yeah. And she loves
a big trunk.
I love the mini skirt too. That is a very big trunk. She's stroking it. Too.
I'll make you a promise though. She's gonna have to win a decision because
she already in this picture right there, she's winning my heart. So I'm taking Lucy Pudilova. See, she can be a hoe too. See? They can all be hoes. Oh, water boxing. That definitely all day. All right, what's next? We spent enough. I don't know. She's not looking like a witch anymore. She's starting to look kind of cute.
She's growing on you.
She is growing on me. The other girl's like downtrending with the Fiona. She does look when she's like, "Is that Fiona from Shrek?" Yeah, right there, her face is busted. But all right, it's not a competition of like beauty contest. I love cowboys. I got a cowboy hat. Where is it?
She's posing more than the OnlyFans girl. There you go.
Yeah. All right. Enough time on this. We've spent enough time. So
sorry, Gerald. I apologize, Gerald.
You guys are both taking Eileen Perez. I take it. I'm solely on Pudilova.
Yeah, I don't know how menstruating like affects fighting, but I'll stick with Aileen Perez unless
somebody... I know how it affects my wife, and it is not good.
Yeah, it's not happy. She'll be angry.
She doesn't think straight either. Watch her fight IQ is going to be all messed up. Aileen Perez fight IQ is going to be off tilter. It's going to be foggy in the head. Dave, are you taking Eileen Perez? You are, right?
Yes.
Eileen, Fiona. Oh, look! You know what? I'm a Brazilian girl. I'm gonna my new nickname is Nurmagomedov. Stupid. That's stupid. All right, what's next? Moving on up the card.
Yeah, who we got? According to Tapology, we got Nicholas Mota and Trey Ogden.
Good fight. I went back and forth. I went at the bar earlier. I told this guy put Mota in his parlay, but then I watched the face-off, so I'm like, I don't know. I think I gave the wrong info. But anyway, Nicholas Mota, Iron Mota, is coming off a loss to Manuel Torres by TKO. That's not a good look. But I do like that he knocked out Cameron Van Camp. But you know what? Cameron Van Camp's been beat by everybody in the UFC. Well, he's winless in the UFC, I think. Mota got knocked out by Jim Miller, and this was only less than 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's not a good Jim Miller. That's an old Jim Miller.
That's an old Jim Miller. I know. That got my attention too. Then before that, he was a Contender Series, beat Joe Lowry, and before that, he was Cage Fury. He is the slight favorite. He's 30 years old, so 4 years younger than Trey Ogden, and the height and reach go to Trey Ogden. Samurai Ghost. Trey Ogden's also coming off a loss to the lengthy Ignacio Bahamondes by decision. Prior to that, he beat Daniel Zellhuber by unanimous decision. Prior to that, he lost to Jordan Levitt, who we'll be talking about later today, and he lost by split decision to Levitt. Before that, he was in Fury FC, where he beat some JJ Okanovich and Cody Carrillo, people I never heard of. Oh, look, Cody Carrillo, 15 and 18. Ugh. But anyway, I think Trey Ogden, see that Marathon MMA, that's where he trains. I think he's like the coach / owner, I think I've heard from somebody said. But Nicholas Mota is at Extreme Couture. So you got to imagine Nicholas Mota has way better practice partners because Extreme Couture's like Strickland, Curtis, the extreme, and that's right in Vegas. Marathon MMA. I'm going to click that real quick.
I just did.
Is in. Oh, you did?
I just did.
There we go.
Okay, here's your Vegas
Extreme Couture. Yeah, Chris Curtis, Sean Strickland, like I said.
Juicy J Rosa.
Yep.
Kyle. Big
names to be training with. You know what I'm saying? And they are in-house. Oh, but this one.
There?
What's that?
Freddie Briggs in there? Oh, shit. Brad Tavares is in there? Damn.
Well, this is Extreme Couture. It's one. It's
very
popular gym. Look at, they're all these pro UFC guys. Manuel Kopp, Misha Tate, Randy Couture. Go figure. Anyway, let's look at the Trey Ogden's gym, Marathon Mixed Martial Arts.
Owned by Only run by Ogden.
That's what I want to point out.
It's pretty bad. Hang on. Where the hell am I going here?
Trey Ogden.
Guys.
Marathon. You're going to Marathon MMA.
In there. Here we go. I'm here.
Okay, look. Head coach, Trey Ogden. Like I said, head coach. And then who's in here? Money Mike Breeden. You guys know of that guy. And that's about it. Everybody else is unheard of, amateurs, a whole bunch of Chuck Norrises. So look at Bowie Tang, 1-on-1 amateur. Nice haircut on that guy. But anyway, so you got to think Trey Ogden, man, I don't like going against head coaches. You know who was Lopes last week that took out Pat Sabatini? He's a coach. And that's why I picked him. That's why I cashed in hard last week with that. But anyway,
so
I have to go with you know what? The face-offs is what tilted me. I think I'm going to go with Trey Ogden, despite him not having. We're going to have to check their Instagrams, see how he's working out, because I don't know if he's Moda has definitely the better training partners. Oh, Trey took over Krause's gym. No, he didn't. That's Overland Park, Kansas. And no, and Krause's gym was in Missouri. Trey just sucked. Moda is the play.
Here's some stats real quick. Trey Ogden, 3.42 strike time per minute versus 3.40, pretty much a wash. Strike absorbed, 4.89 versus 4.71, a wash. On the ground, 0.7 takedowns for Trey. Nicholas Mota, 0.0. He does have 100% takedown defense as well as Trey Ogden. So this is going to be on the feet, guys. On the feet, who do you like better? As far as I'm concerned, all these numbers are a wash. 3.42, 3.40, 4.89 versus 4.71.
Yeah,
It's a wash, man. It's a wash, and this fight will happen on the feet.
Yeah, I'm with you. That's why I went with the Missouri. Oh, you're right, Kansas City, Missouri. But his Marathon MMA is in Kansas, not Missouri. It's in Overland Park, bud.
All right, so I'm on the board with Noah Allen, Moda, round 1 TKO. MMA Jesus. Yeah, it's all there. Trey just sucks. Is the play.
How's Moda's gym? Gerald wants to know. How are those losses? Let's see. Go scroll down. Let's see his losses.
Manuel Torres got knocked out. Took an elbow.
Jim Miller. Old Jim Miller. 2 years ago, Jim Miller.
Yeah, Jim Miller brings it up for a fight. I get it, but that's it. Joseph Laurie in the contender series.
Who's that guy that read down there? Robert Hale or whatever. What does that say? TKO, round 1. Sounds like Moda might be a little chinny.
Yeah, okay, so Robert Hale.
He's a beast.
Hale.
That dude's awesome.
Okay, Robert Hale lost to him in, where the hell is it? Where is he? Yeah, this guy's not bad. Don't fight this guy. Don't fight the loss against this guy.
Right here, no side of perfect. Moda, glass cannon. He can dish it out. I think Trey Ogden's got a little bit more grit.
Trey Ogden sucks.
You know what's crazy is Trey Ogden has never KO'd anybody.
I know he's a decisionator.
Well, he's only finished by submission. He has 11 submissions, honestly. And Moda has lost by decision once, and he's never submissioned somebody, and that's the only way Trey Ogden loses. He's never been knocked out, and that's the only. But Moda is known to never lose a decision, so it's like crazy. Like it's hard to really come up with a prediction, not only just a prediction of like how this fight's even going to end or how it's going to go, because one ends it in the way the other one doesn't end it, and the other one's never been finished the way the one ends it. And so
I just like that he's look at all these people he's coaching. I mean, coaches got to know how to fight, right? The head coach.
Don't like it.
You know? All right, to be fair, let's look at Moda. If he's got pictures of him sitting on top of cars and walking tigers and shit, I'm taking Trey Ogden.
I will say Moda, even though he's smaller, he's shorter, it's obvious. He looked really good at the weigh-in. I had a chance to watch the actual real weigh-ins, and he has a six-pack. Like, he looks better than that. He looks,
I sure hope so.
Yeah, he looks better than that. He looks the best I ever seen him, to be honest with you.
What's that? Supplements?
Delta
CBD,
Delta
gummies, and weed. Yeah.
And if Trey Ogden's not going to knock him out, the reason that Moda's getting knocked out all the time, he's getting knocked out.
Goes in there and gets high before the fight. Nice t-shirt.
He's reckless, though. He's so reckless. He loves
oh my goodness! Look at that. Is that a painting?
Never been taken down.
Really?
He's never been taken down.
100% takedown defense.
Has anyone tried?
Right there. Neither of them have been taken down.
Well, look at Trey Ogden's never been taken down either.
Yeah.
Ooh,
this is going on the feet, kids.
Well, listen, the only thing we got left is the face-off. Let's see it. Let's see how they look at each other. See who wins this.
I'm gonna find it. Hang on. We get there.
I think you just had it. Here we go. Respectful, both covering their crotches. Ogden's definitely got height, reach, girth, strength, durability. The only thing Moda's got is speed, quickness.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with Ogden. It's kind of.
I'm going Ogden.
I'm gonna say the size. I'm gonna take.
I got 3 fights, 3 underdogs so far. Unbelievable. But boy, if I hit it, it's gonna hit big.
I do have Ogden submission round 2 on my Tapology, but I'm not going to say that out loud.
Oh, you're just going to show it. Okay. And MPTV, are you also on Trey Ogden?
Yes. Yes.
Wow, look at woohoo, circling that
if
one.
He gave Zellhuber a tough time. Zellhuber looked really good against Christo, your favorite fighter, Ranj's favorite fighter, Christos Giagos. Zellhuber.
Oh, I love Christos Giagos.
Anaconda choked him. And so I think that, Trey Ogden, he might have a little bit more, like you said, grit. And you can't teach grit. It doesn't matter that he's at Randy Couture's Extreme Couture gym.
Right. I don't know. Trey Ogden, he's a head coach for a reason, right? They're not just going to let anybody be head coach. Unless he's the owner, they make himself the head coach. I suppose that's a possibility.
We'll see if he's a Uriah Faber.
Everybody in the chat's on. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people in chat are on Moda. But,
it's hard to not side with him because Moda is if it's going to be standing up, he throws wild.
Mm-hmm. All right.
And Ogden's never been knocked out, though. He's never been knocked out, so it'll be the first time. We'll see if. Thank you. We'll see if that's
All right, let's move on.
The first to do it.
Next fight, we have this one. Jekka, where is it on here? I got an outdated sheet, but what's his name? Jekka Seregi, Lucas Alexander. This one's we're not spending a lot of time on. Lucas Alexander is gonna wipe this boy up. Jekka Seregi, he comes out quick and he'll come with a lot of pressure, but he gasses like his last fight. Who's that L to? I remember he gassed out real quick, and that's why he lost.
Was it Andrew Blee for the road to UFC?
Yes, that Jubilee guy.
Yeah, who didn't look that good in his last fight. Can't remember who he fought, but he didn't look that good.
Yeah, for sure. I remember he came because he was like in this face-off too. He's all like hype and doing these stupid poses. Anshul Drew Blee, ground and pound, round 2. You know why? Because he was already gassed. And look at before that. He's from Road to UFC. He did win that thing against all these Asian cans. Well, I don't know if they're cans, but their records are okay, I suppose. But I don't know, I don't know any of these names. I can't even say half of them.
That's the thing, is the road to UFC. It took me a couple years to get on board with it. Like, I'm a huge fanatic of the UFC. Like, it's all I think about. All I do is I look at research fights at least once a day, UFC fighters, and just watch some kind of news. I probably for a couple hours a day, every day, 1 hour. And the road to UFC took me forever to like get into it. And now that I've gotten into it and I've kind of like seen a couple fights, see what it's about, they kind of, not to be messed up or anything, I mean, I totally support it and I think it's cool what they're doing, but they kind of come across like regional scene fighters.
Oh,
And
definitely.
that's how I see Jekka. Like, he would whoop up the regional scene, and maybe he should, like, it's weird. It's like they're taking these guys and throwing them to the wolves. And I think that's what's happening here, because the road that Lucas took was probably more, I don't know, to get you ready for
Let's
the big
see.
time.
Where's he out of? He's before UFC. Anthony Pettis's fight championships or whatever. He was in Anthony Pettis's thing. Combat Night Pro, Island Fights. Where's that? I think Island Fights. Isn't that by like Florida or something? Yeah, Florida, Pensacola, Florida regional.
But supposedly
scene.
he's a kickboxer too. I heard that on like another. He has a bunch of kickboxing matches under his belt.
Well, I like that he beat Stephen Ocho Peterson, because that's somebody with that's veterans, been around. He lost by rear naked choke to Joe Anderson Brito. And before that, Ty Johnson, I don't know. What's up?
Brito's not that bad.
Yeah, Brito's good. I mean, that we'll talk about him a little bit too. But I mean, this is gonna be closer than the line suggests, but still, I gotta go with Lucas Alexander. I think he's, like I said, that Sergey Jekka. I think I watched that one fight against Anshan Jubilee or whoever, and I noticed, because I was like, I did take Jubilee, but I was nervous in first. Then when I watched the fight, I'm like, look at this guy, gas. First round, second round, he had nothing left in him, totally wiped out. And I think he's going to do the same. He's just a spark plug, just comes out real quick, but it dies out fast too, like a bottle rocket.
So the bookies are looking for this fight to go to the decision, I believe. Yes. Oh, no.
No, of course not, because that Sergey is going to get knocked out, I think. That's what I took in Tapology anyway.
You've got Sergey, by TKO, DQ, or so Lucas Alexander plus 100 is your only plus money option here, guys. If you're looking for plus money, Lucas by TKO, DQ, or KO.
So we can all safely say we're all taking Lucas Alexander here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he's a fucking plus 500. Let's move on.
Yeah. Move on. What's next?
Next we have, if Tapology.
Hold on. Let's at least show the face-offs, Jekka, because he does do this stupid stance.
My bad.
It's corny. Watch. Ready? First of all, he's standing like a moron. Then oi.
Oh yeah.
Wait.
On him. No.
What's his tattoo say? Does that say kickboxing on his chest? Hope not. Hope not, Dave. Hope he doesn't have a kickboxing tattoo. Holy shit, if he does.
he's from the wrong country. He's Indonesian. If an Indonesian,
what do they do in Indonesia? They kickbox. Why would he have jujitsu on his chest? He's not from Brazil.
All right, fine. But you're gonna give me a Brazilian with a jiu-jitsu tattoo?
Let's talk about these big boys. It was just a joke, Dave. Don't get all worked up about it.
I am worked up.
Mick Parkin and Kyle Machado. UFC both these guys debuting, right? Let me see.
No, I think I seen Mick Parkin fight before in the UFC.
Right. Yeah, he did. He beat.
And then he was in the Contender Series.
So he's has one fight in the UFC, correct? Yes.
Well, if you count Contender Series, you got two.
Jamal Pose. This Kyle Machado, Bigfoot, he's making his debut. He's coming out of Contender Series. Look at the people he's beat, though. Not bad. 11-1, 11-7 with BFL. I don't know what that is. Battlefield Fight League. I don't know where that's out of.
That's his whole career.
But he's fighting out of Vancouver, British Columbia, Dave. BC. Yeah, you can go meet Kyle Machado. It's just probably an hour drive. You go meet Kyle Machado, get his autograph.
Give me a favor. Give me his
He looks
autograph.
special. He looks like he's like slow in his Tapology picture. He was in that he took the short bus to school.
Call him touchdown.
He doesn't have Down syndrome, Davey. Just a little slow looking.
A little touchdown. Touchdown. He's good. Just a little touch. Just a little touchdown.
But obviously, he is like a kickboxer. He's training at Franco Kickboxing Pancration. Is that a Canadian gym? It sure is. Vancouver, British Columbia. Who's out of there? Chris Franco, head coach. Chuck Norris's and a Japanese guy with glasses. That's it. Nobi Mariko. All right. But you know who the Mick Parkin? You know who he trains with? Only the heavyweight champ. Yeah.
Mick Parkin.
Check out Mick Parkin.
Out of England. Oh, Jesus. 250 with some footwork.
Yeah.
God damn.
No, I'm just kidding. You meant Tom Aspinall, huh?
Oh, motherfucker.
I did mean Tom Aspinall. He trains with Tom Aspinall. So, I mean, the line is ridiculous, right? But he should minus 360. And from the people I've listened to, like the cappers I listened to, a lot of them were saying the line is a little bit wide at 360. It should be more like 260. But still, everybody that I've listened to is also sticking with Mick Parkin. Nobody has taken Kyle Machado. And I'm sure it's for a good reason. But a lot of it, I think, has to do with who they're training with. Machado, a whole bunch of Chuck Norris's, and that one Japanese guy with the glasses. But Mick Parkin, Tom Aspinall. The momentum in that gym right now is super high. Did you see on Instagram, Tom Aspinall had an interview, and he asked the girl if he can finger her, or if she's ever been fingered by a UFC fighter. Shit, I just watched it just before this show started. It's like, what? But yeah, I can't put money on Mick Parkin at minus 360, but he's going to be my Tapology pick, probably by I don't know. This other guy's 8-1-1 though. What's his losses? He got finished before. It's probably going to be by a sloppy decision, but his loss is by decision too.
Where am I here?
Let's see what they look like in the face-offs while MPTV, while Real Fight Picks gives his breakdown.
So, I just in case took Machado.
Go back a little bit. Man, does he look special? He just looks like. Look, dude, stop. Look, I don't know, dude. That guy's. I can't trust his fight IQ. I don't know nothing about the guy, but just I'm stereotyping. He just don't look like. I'm not gonna pick him to be in a trivia contest. Go ahead.
What's the 37 mean?
What?
37 on his arm.
Who knows?
And special has strength, so be careful with special. Touchdown.
He's got no definition in his arms. Does he have strength?
He's got a lion. He's got a lion tattoo. I'm all on tattoos tonight.
No, you're not lying.
Oh, that's cheesy.
I know. Oh, but Mick Parkin don't look like a physical athlete either, like a dominant physique either. Oh man, but talk about bum fights. Yeah, Noah Allen, you nailed it. Another 400 minus 400 bum. This is gonna be sloppy. That's why, and you know what? It will go decision because it's gonna be a lazy decision. They're gonna just be, looks like Harry Hunsucker, that Mick Parkin. I like that's who they years. With. But you got to go with the favorite. It's probably the safe play. He does train at a better gym than Kyle Machado, so I'm gonna go there. What are you guys thinking?
I put Machado on a bunch of my DraftKings lineups because I couldn't find much tape on him. I found one little snippet, and it's him backing up and using a left hook perfectly on somebody who just looked like they were a shitty fighter, like really bad. so it didn't tell you much.
I put him in one of my DraftKings lineup because you have to feed some underdogs.
Things that I like is I went on his Instagram real quick and it said he was a BJJ black belt and a black belt in Muay Thai.
Ooh.
I know he got that. You know, I don't know where he got it actually. Probably nowhere reputable, nobody who I know about. I didn't have time to kind of do a deep dive on it or anything, but he probably earned it. You know, he probably earned it. So he's probably got some skill, which gives me a little.
Well, he's Brazilian, but he's in Canada. He's in Vancouver.
He's a Canadian Brazilian.
Yeah. You don't hear about a lot of tough people coming out of that part of the world. But nonetheless,
the best gym in Vancouver is Titan Gym. You know who fights out of there is Lupi Godinez.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's in Vancouver. But
the Canadian Mexican.
I'm flopping. I'm going with my Canadian brethren.
Shut the hell up.
What the world?
Switch your Tapology pick right now in front of everybody.
How did that happen, Dave? Okay, I'm sticking with Parkin. I like Ranj just said he trains with the heavyweight champion. You think the heavyweight champion is gonna do somebody a favor at that level? No, he's probably a tough and he might be winning some of those exchanges.
You know who?
And you got touchdown.
Machado's training with that Japanese guy with the glasses.
Machado, and that's right. And what?
With 1-1 amateur Shinobi.
That Japanese guy is going to give me a submission in round 2. I got it.
Japanese guy. He looks like
you're going to switch that. I know you're not leaving that there. You're going to switch.
I'm doing it. Save
right before the event.
Oh, done.
I love it. Good, Dave. Good.
I'm popping. I'm going with the Brazilian Canadian out of Vancouver.
Sweet.
Who is?
You know what? I don't have any money on Parkin, so I'm going to root for him. But on Tapology, I want to win Tapology, so I'm going to pick Parkin. But I will root for Machado.
Me too.
I like seeing these nobody underdogs just mess up everybody's parlay. People will put Big Parkin on their parlays. They will, just because the whole Aspinall hype.
Not doing it. Not betting on a -400 fucking bum like that. Fuck that noise. Next.
What is next?
Intro this shit. I gotta check my pizza.
Okay. What was the
CLD
odds here? -360 Parkin and +270 for Kyle Machado.
If this is it, guys, we got Christian Leroy Duncan and Dennis Talulian.
Dennis Talulian, yeah, Talulian. He's short notice too. He came in for who was Chris? Oh, Cesar Almeida. He came in real short notice, like just this week, I think. Earlier this week, he came in, something like that. I know it's super short notice, and Dennis Talulian kind of sucks anyway. Christian Leroy Duncan out of England, he's going to be my pick here. And I think that it's a ridiculous line again, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's like -500.
Was supposed to fight Cesar Almeida and got canceled. I believe it got canceled a week and a half ago.
Because it says right there, Almeida surgery or infection from surgery. It's supposed to be surgery from infection. Too. What's that?
I heard that Cesar Almeida, he's badass.
Yeah, that would have been a great fight. But
I heard he beat Alex Pereira.
What's that?
In kickboxing. I think that's what I heard. I want somebody in the chat to let me know. I think he beat Alex Pereira in a kickboxing match, is what I heard. That's why everybody was so on him to beat Christian Leroy Duncan, who's pretty good.
He is pretty good. He's coming off a loss to Aaron Petrosian, though, by unanimous decision. But
he was supposed to. I think he was favored too.
Dennis Talulian, I think it's Talulian. He lost to RoboCop, Gregor Rodriguez. June Young Park, the Iron Turtle. He beat Jamie Pickett. And before that, he lost to Aliskab Kizriev. And before he got into UFC, he was in UAE Warriors, where he beat Juscelino Ferreira. So, yeah, Duncan's younger, 28 to 35, a little bit taller, a little bit lengthier, better boxing. I think definitely better wrestling. I think he's better everywhere. Dennis Hailune's got a puncher's chance. I'm taking Duncan. I'm confidently, but minus 385. I don't know about putting many parlays or anything. What are you guys thinking?
That is crazy. Oh man, I love Christian Leroy Duncan here. I think this is an easier fight for him. You know what? Even if I was just looking at this from the plainest of angles, Dennis Tululin is 11-8, and Duncan is like 10-1, or even if he's 8-1 or something like that.
8-1. Yep.
11-8. That's how are you going to bet on that? Like, I just off of win percentage alone would pick Christian Leroy Duncan.
And it's short short notice. He's coming in just for a quick paycheck, running low on his funds.
I don't even get
props stand-up fight.
Guys, this fight is so short notice. I don't even have props on Bet365. My bet is Chris Leroy Duncan by knockout in likely the first or second round. No plus money to be had here on anything.
Right.
We've wasted too much time on this fight.
Yep. What's next?
Well, hang on. Well, we'll do the.
Oh yeah, well, let's look at.
We have to. Come on now.
Look, Tyler Lulin.
Smiling. Happy to be there.
Yeah, happy to get a paycheck.
Yep.
Look at Duncan, just looks like a beast compared to him.
Yeah, it's over so fast. Once again, way too much time spent on this fight. It's over. Now it's looking kind of rough though. He needs to tuck his shirt in. Jamie
Pickett, the Night Wolf. That's who Dennis beat. You know who else beat Jamie Pickett? The Beverly Hills Ninja. That guy, Jordan Wright. So yeah. Jamie Pickett win is not a big deal. You know what I mean? And that's his only UFC win is Jamie Pickett.
It's been a winner and a loser at the same time.
On this stage.
What's that?
We got Gimli.
New. That guy's new.
Gimli?
I don't think I've seen him before.
Tattoos? The worst arm tattoos in the world? I mean, I got some bad tattoos, but this is bad.
Look like
I don't recognize him. He looks new to me.
And isn't that the fucking who's the cut man? Who's the cut guy in the corner usually? Looks like this guy.
I like the cut guy. I like the big black guy. Tate has Tate on his back. He's my favorite cut guy.
I don't know.
He's like 300 pounds, big black guy.
I'm not very impressed with the security.
Does the Vaseline on the face too.
Not impressed
anyway,
with this stage.
Yeah, Christian Leroy Duncan, confidently.
All day long.
You know what? You could throw him in a parlay just to anchor it off. You set a parlay around him. Okay, who we got here?
Oh, I'm not sorry. Back to what Tapology has next.
That was Jose Johnson, right? Might as well. Okay. Chad and Helliger versus Jose Johnson. What are the odds on this? I think Jose Johnson's pretty good favorite, right? Am I correct? Oh, minus 190. That's playable. Chad and Helliger, the monster. Canadian, Calgary, Alberta, Canada. 36 years old, the slight underdog, plus 160. He's 4 inches shorter, a lot less reach, coming off a loss to Alatang Haley. He did beat Jesse Strader, Muin Gafarov, Brady Highstand. That's a good fight, good win too for him. Ooh, and I didn't real. Yeah, that's right. He did, but I'm still going to the favorite here. I got to take Jose Johnson, even though he's coming off a loss to Damon Blackshear by twister submission. And Damon Blackshear, who nobody thought he was going to be able to do a twister. But you know what's impressive? Unanimous decision over Jack Cartwright. Jack Cartwright, the Australian fighter that took out my boy Don Shanis. The Jack Cartwright's decent. He's good, actually. You can't complain. We got knocked out by Manny Martinez back in 2.5 years ago. Where's he training? STR Kings. What's Chad and Helliger training at? Champions Creed. Both those gyms. But yeah. Anyway, I'm still taking Jose Johnson just because of the tail of the tape advantage and youth, height, reach, weight. He's going to be bigger everywhere. And because he's younger, he's going to be faster. He's probably more durable. I mean, I don't know. Has Chad and Halliger, has he even been knocked out or anything? But
you got to pay the key on this one.
I'm pretty. Oh, looks like a totally different weight class, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
He does. Looks like. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Tail of the tape. That's what I'm taking Jose Johnson. Tail of the tape. Yeah.
No comments.
Yeah. Big black cup man. I know his shirt says Tate on the back. You guys know who I'm talking about. If you watch any UFC fight comes out between rounds, it says Tate, and he takes care of does the Vaseline before the fight too, right? You guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Husband. Not really, but I do know his name's Tate, and he's a big black cup man. It sounds like a good movie, Big Black Cup Man. Anyway, are you already just settled? Everybody's taking Jose Johnson. That's that. You don't even want to talk about it. Unreal. Okay.
Wait.
Here.
Chad Ehlinger's.
Let's real fight
out.
picks talk about.
He could knock him out. I will say that he could knock him out. I know that the size difference is there, but Chad Ehlinger's a dog. He came back against Jesse Strader and knocked Jesse Strader out in the third round. He was losing that whole fight. Jesse Strader, I know he's not that great, but he's not that bad either. Like, I remember that fight. I was watching that. So
Jesse Strader, he's out of Boston. He's out like the New England regional scene, which I'm very familiar because that's it's like a 3-hour drive to watch those fights.
Yeah, no, I thought he was good. I think he has some move.
He's okay. I mean, but yeah, you want to take Jose Johnson in this one, bud. Lobo Solitario.
But I am taking Jose Johnson.
That means lone wolf. If you real fight picks, that means lone wolf.
Lobo Solitario.
I just figured that out. I don't even know Spanish, but
you Google translated it yourself? All right.
No, I know Lobo means wolf, and solitaire is playing by yourself. Solitario, it's got to be lone wolf. Good one. Good nickname. Chad Ehlinger, the monster. Wasn't there there's 3 people named the monster. So anyway, now we can move on, Dave. What you got? Jonathan Pierce, Joanna Sabri. This is going to be fight of the night. I don't care. This is going to be the closest, toughest pick on the card for me, anyway. Well, this one and the Jordan Levitt. Well, we'll get to that. But Jonathan Pierce, 14-4, coming off a nice string of wins. Look at that green. Taking on Joanna Brito. You know what? When I was doing my DraftKings lineups, I looked at their points per, whatever, their average. Jonathan Pierce with 101 points average. Joanna Brito's like at 94 something. 90. They're both of them. I'm like, because I always look at who's got the highest average. And people that have never fought, they don't have any points. But you know what I'm talking about, right? Real fight pick, because you're always
definitely totally
but
Pierce.
Jonathan Pierce
he has 101
more points than everybody in the entire field on a card.
Yeah, but there's only 4-point difference between these two. There's only 4 point difference.
Right. It was 101 to 97.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. That's why I was like, man, this is going to be. I'd put both of them in different lineups.
Me too.
I could see either one of these guys winning, but gun to head, you got to pick one, right? And I'm taking JSP, Jonathan Pierce.
Yeah, me too. And what I think is I think he can put out that flame of Joanna Brito with his wrestling. He can nullify that jiu-jitsu, because I feel like, honestly, Pierce is better a little bit everywhere except for the jiu-jitsu. And I think his wrestling is going to help him from getting in trouble with Joanna Brito. Except I think I saw, we could probably check how does Pierce lose, because I think I saw him get choked on Tapology. I didn't write any notes, so I'm not 100%, but I'm pretty sure he's been choked out before.
I got him open. I got it opened up right here. And his last loss was to Joel Lozon back in 2019. He lost ground and pound, round 1. But Joel Lozon, another New England guy, he's like a gym owner / coach. And back in 2019, that's when before he was retiring. But Joe
He's tough.
Lozano's real. He's
tough.
He is tough. I think he's got a record for something. He's in the record books for some reason. I forgot. I heard that from somebody. I think one of the Allen brothers or something said that. But and you think they're autistic. Those Allen brothers got to be autistic. They just done too many facts. And you know what? I think about the way you told me that
off the
every
record.
time I listen to them, they do. I don't know how Craig Allen has enough time to go watch all the, and he does. He knows fights from like 10 years ago when and he watching grainy VCR fights. Like,
yeah, I think about that. I think about that too.
What? But he does it. They do, and they know now. And it's not just UFC. Like, look at the Matt Allen's always bringing up basketball comparisons. They know a lot about sports.
Dude, even the way they're going out, they're like doing like a tour. They're going out like 3 months in advance and finishing all the projects. That's like fucking. There's something to be said about that,
Yeah, I like those boys. So anyway, man, look at these wins though. Kai Kamaka III, Omar Morales, Christian Rodriguez, Makwan Amirkhani. After that fight, I think that's the one that retired Makwan Amir. No, it's not. He had a fight after that, I think. But still, Darren Elkins, all these win, unanimous. Round 2 ground pound, unanimous. Rear naked choke against Omar Morales, who was supposed to be that's the Venezuelan fighter. He's like supposed to have good jiu-jitsu too. Kai Kamaka, ground and pound. That's coconut bombs, Kai Kamaka. Yeah, I like JSP. Jonathan. Yep. Joe Anderson Brito, though. There's an argument for this guy as well, though. He's only
this guy. My guy.
He's a guy. He's only lost to Bill Algeo, I like Bill Algeo too. And look, he's beat Chepe Mariscal. Remember Chepe Mariscal? He's the one that just recently surprised everybody and went to with what's his name, with the flat nose Australian guy. A lot of hype on him.
Jack Miller Delanina or Jack?
Yes, Della Maddalena. Yep. Chepe is the one that brought him to like a decision, and because grit and everything. And look, Brito knocked him out in 44 seconds of round 1. That says something, right?
Mm-hmm.
He beat Diego Lopes from last week. Diego Lopes, who just knocked out Pat Sabatini real quick. That's the same guy, yeah? Let me see.
That's the same guy.
Yes, definitely. Look at the hair. That's the guy. Knocked him. Did he knock him out? No.
Yes.
Technical unanimous decision.
No, he knocked out.
You know what I'm saying?
What's in Pat Sabatini?
Yeah.
Brito is no joke.
Oh, he beat Lucas Alexander, who's on this card. He knocked out Andre Feely in round 1 in 41 seconds. That's remarkable. That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
And he also ground and pounded Weston Wilson. So, man, there's an argument for both these guys, but you can't pick them both. Well, you can if you want to. If you can put them both in different parlays, but I'm saying there's only going to be one winner unless it's a draw. I might even.
Here's what I can't see though. I can't see Brito. Let's say Brito comes to the first round and beats him up, roughs him up a little bit. I can't see Brito coming out in the second round to do that.
I heard he gasses.
He could prove me wrong right here.
Look at both of them got matching cauliflower ears. It's just JSP's he's taller. He's got look at the top of his ears bulged out a little bit more, but Brito's got that cauliflower going on too. See it? Love
Not
it.
as much.
Brito must have had a bad tattoo and just covered it all with black. Go ahead, cover it all. There used to be like a swastika under there when he was a little teenager. I'm playing. I'm just making shit up. But anyway, I like JSP here.
Oh, Brito gave him a fucking gift card. Or sorry,
was it a gift card? Or was it like a UFC trading card of him? That's what I was like. What did he give him? Oh, here you go. Here's a $25 Walmart gift card.
Pokemon card.
A Your Charizard. Here's Charizard. Who knows what he gave him? Somebody's got to know though. Instagram. I don't know, but that's nice. Never seen Joe Lozano and Alex Morono in the same room. That'd be a good fight. Alex Morono would probably beat him, I think. Now, untreated autism. Jack Gigafraud Jenkins, not Della. Oh, Jack Jenkins. Okay, all right. I knew it was one of those guys. Chepe. Let's see, Chepe Mariscal. I got him right here. I know it was like, yeah, it was. You're right. Thank you, no, Alan. It was Jack Jenkins, not Della Maddalena. Jack Jenkins. A lot of hype around that guy. And Mariscal beat him. Oh, and Trevor Peak too. Beat Trevor Peak as well. That's a Chepe Mariscal is a real deal. That's what I'm saying. Joannis and Brito are just knocking these real deal fighters out quick. Andre Feely, right? Andre Feely was on that list, as I read. Yes. Lucas Alexander, rear naked choke, and he's beating all these guys in round 1, except Bill Algeo took him to decision, and Diego Lopez too. Lopes, whatever. Oh man, I don't know. I'm not. I'm not confident, but I'm taking JSP.
Yeah, me too. I'm sticking with JSP. I agree. I see everything you're seeing. 100%. Everything.
Who's the dog? I think JSP's slight dog, right? Or no, he's slight favorite.
Mm-hmm.
What's that say? -1. What's Bet365 say, Dave?
My bad. He's the favorite. Brito is the underdog, and I'm betting on the dog on this one.
Oh, you got Brito?
Yep. Brito is +110.
Oh, Noah's always so sharp. Lopes ended by eye poke, and that's why it says technical unanimous decision. Okay, that makes sense. All right. So real fight picks, you're going with Pierce, Dave.
Absolutely.
Brito. I don't know, Brito. Brito just starts making me hungry, so I just say Brito.
Brito.
Refried bean burrito.
Sour cream and hot sauce.
Throw a little Joey Anderson in there.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
beans.
Beans. Okay. Moving up the card. What we got next? Did we see these guys? Yeah, we did. Jonathan Pierce towers. Not towers, but he's a little bit taller, lengthier. That's what he can do. He's an outpoint.
Kind of. Huh? All right. I'm all over this one here.
Oh, look at this guy. Straight out of Kyrgyzstan. Like you.
Favorite. First fight. Favorite.
No, and that's unbelievable. Why? Let's figure it out. Let's figure out why this guy from Kyrgyzstan making his debut as a favorite over yours, Medic, the medic. Look at that hat. That's why. Right there. That's why. His name is Mike Tybeck Orobai. They just call him Mike, I think.
So he knocked out a guy from LFA who was 18-14, Hayward Charles, which is all right, cool. Then before that, he knocked out a guy who was 10-7.
I know a guy named Hayward. His last name's Jablomi.
Yeah, exactly.
Hayward Jablomi.
Before that, he knocked out Galacio Elizariano, whatever the fuck his name is, who was 10-7. Nothing special about him. Like 10-7. Come on now.
Nice.
Before that,
boy.
He beat Jalen Furler, who is now 7-4. Previously, at the time, he was 6-1. So he's lost, 3 out of the 4 fights that he's fought in the last year. So Jalen Turner's kind of a joke. Sorry, Jalen Fuller's kind of a joke. Before that, Mashapran Sabirov, who is 0-0. I got nothing on this guy. You don't put money on this guy, really? He's beat a whole bunch of cans. And he's going against the doctor, Eurus Medic, who is a proven 9-1 fighter, a proven 9-1 fighter who's actually fought, Semi the Jedi, Omar Morales. Okay, Jillian Turner got him, so be it. Choked him out. If not, Alan Cruz, Gonzalez. I know all these guys. I realize he's from Alaska.
This guy, Orlby, isn't he coming short notice as well? Isn't he filling in for somebody?
Oh, you're making me fucking look.
Yes, Johnny Parsons. He's filling in short notice for Johnny Parsons too. How is this dude with no, come short notice without any really? He's unproven, coming out of Asia, out of Kyrgyzstan. How? He's coming from. He's fighting out of Kyrgyzstan. I can't even. What's his gym? How do you say that first word? Ulu, Kyrgyzstan. Oh, you know why? Because Urch Medics is out of Alaska. That's why. And Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah, people don't like fighters out of Alaska. Alaska's regional scene is a joke. They laugh at it. They do. They make fun of. That's where Jordan Wright's from. I'm not kidding you. The only good guy out of Alaska is what's his name? Khalil Roundtree, I think. Maybe is he out of Alaska? One of those guys.
The
one decent fighter out of Alaska.
Yeah, he fought Sean Strickland. He's in that division of Israel Adesanya. And gosh, what's his?
Is it not Khalil Roundtree?
No, he's a black gentleman. He's been in the military, and God, I'm gonna have to look it up now.
Whatever. Anyway, yeah, I'm on the plus money. Uros Medic. I don't know why he's the underdog against this guy I've never heard of. That looks like he just look at his face. It's got all those marks and stuff. Looks like he's always fighting. Maybe that's why. His Tapology picture looks rough. Looks scary. That's why he's getting this hype. 11-1. But Uros Medic he's only lost to Jalen Turner, the tarantula. That's Jalen Turner's decent,
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't get it. Omar Morales, Matt Semmelsberger, Elon Cruz. Those are good wins.
I'm going with the doctor all day long.
Alaskan doctor, oral bag.
Alaskan doctor, Uros Medic.
Look at the Tapology picks too. 76% of 2,066 picks are taken. 76% are taking Medic.
Yeah,
is this a trap? Is this something's funny with this? Why? I don't get it. What do the bookies know that we don't? Is there something? I don't know. I'm taking Medic, and I'm gonna bet him too. But there's something sly about this. Something sneaky.
I have no props for this fight. I have the money line and the total rounds. That's all I got. I'm all over Uros Medic on this one. I think Mike Tybeck Orobai is out of his league. There's
you ever drink have that pomegranate drink? B-A-I. It's delicious. Or now I'm thinking pom pom, but there's another drink called B-A-I. Bye. Oh, she did put a little bit of weight on there. You can tell right there. There's a big. Look at that Kyrgyzstan flag.
No. I don't care if you're allowed flags. This is a huge height, reach advantage, experience advantage.
With the hat would have been so much better if you wear that hat with the spike on it.
Yep. Speaking of touchdown.
Funny.
Sorry.
Watch him shock the world. Watch him shock everybody.
No.
I don't know. The bookies, they're sharp. They know something. But
your girl knows something. Watch this. Watch the look on your girl's face. No.
She's checking out his butt. Did you see that? Check out his butt. Let me give you a quick look at your butt.
She checked out the ass and went, no.
Yep. Nope. Those Kyrgyzstan people, they have no ass.
All right, I'm still going with the doctor, Uros Medic, the proven UFC fighter. who is
Exactly.
9-1, only has 1 losses,
Just
is
like Noah said.
relevant.
Oh,
He fought Matt Semi 3 months ago and beat Omar Morales. I mean, come on, this guy's not hanging out doing nothing. Eurosmitic, probably within distance.
Especially because it's last minute for Mike.
Yeah,
I know.
No,
Why?
it's a short
That's why.
notice fight.
How is he the favorite?
I
What is
watched
the-
some. I watched a
Oh,
little
you said
snippet of him.
365 has nothing on him, or what?
He has the Khabib energy, Ranj. He's like, he goes for takedowns till he gets it. He's good at getting it, and his top pressure is like you don't see this top pressure all the time, but like I think people are too like drunk on Khabib, and they think anybody could just be him because this guy hasn't even fought in the UFC yet. It's real ridiculous. Like the odds shouldn't be this way. It actually pisses me off. Like I'm not gonna go to sleep tonight. Good.
Oh, stop it. These
So
fights
give me
start
that.
early tomorrow. For you guys, 11 o'clock.
Yeah, I can't wait to get over with this and see what happens. But I go with Eros, the same guy who is from where Jared Cannonier is from.
Jared
Alaska.
Cannonier. That's who it is. That's who it is. Yes. Good one. Good researching there. Okay, moving on. Ooh, another female fight. Amanda Hebas. Good energy on this one. This is who what's his name from We Want Picks? Jacob, in love with Amanda. Wrote her a poem and everything. Made a shirt with her face all over it. Did you see that?
He's amazing, dude, with the production. It's incredible.
Very entertaining. Very entertaining, that show.
The salamander.
Yeah, the freckled salamander. Amanda Hebas, and he's straight up in love. But I don't know. She's taking on Luana Pinheiro, who I don't think is going to be a walk in the park.
Nope.
But when they faced off, because I was thinking, Luana Pinheiro, she might be underdog worthy, but when they faced off, Amanda Hebas was the bigger girl, and that's what I'm like, ooh, right there. Look at bigger, much bigger girl. See that?
She's coming down a weight too. It looks like it.
Yeah, and look at the definition in the arms, and who both these girls made weight without period and all that. So, yeah, I got to go with Amanda Hebas here. There's no reason not to. But Luana Pinheiro, before seeing the face-off, I was thinking, I'm like, I don't know, 11-1. Her only loss is to, let me see. Her one loss was a long time ago, back in 2017. That shit doesn't even really count. Since then, though, she's been perfect. Michelle Waterson Gomez, that's a good win. Sam Hughes, Randa Marcos, and before that, she was Contender Series. But those are her UFC wins right there. Randa Marcos, Sam Hughes, Michelle Waterson Gomez.
which all suck.
But, huh? Yeah, but they all kind of do suck. but Amanda Hebas, let's check out Amanda Hebas, 11-4. Let's see who she's lost to. She got 4 of them, and they're kind of recent. Macy Barber, most recently, last fight. Macy Barber, ground and pound, round 2, bad. She beat Vivian Araujo. Caitlin, scream it out, Chukagian, split decision. Split decision to Caitlin. What's a blonde fighter, Chukagian. From Valley Fights, remember? Cameo, parking lot fight. Remember? Real Fight Picks, you know all about the Valley
Oh,
Fight.
yeah. Sorry. You know what? I got my a toddler in here, and she's like,
that's all right.
She put a paperclip in my water.
Let's see. She lost to Marina Rodriguez, that's forgivable. Oh, she also beat Randa Marcos. Paige Van Zant, Mackenzie Dern, but Mackenzie Dern, she's shitting everybody's cereal last week, yeah.
Oh my god!
Against Jessica Andrade,
dude, I fucking faded Jessica Andrade.
About it. I know, and look at she just tore through. Everybody's saying, "Oh, the divorced Mackenzie Dern is so much better than the married one." She's worked on. She's more serious. Worked on her boxing. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Hey, Andrade just got a divorce though too. That's what happened.
Oh, see that
Yeah.
we should have had the show last week. You could have fed me that information. I might have switched my
Yeah.
pick.
Yeah. Sorry. We should have.
But anyway, I still, well, yeah, you know what? The face-off sold me on Amanda Hebos though. That Hebos. Plus, she's at American Top Team, and she got her family jib, the Hebos family. She's been surrounded by fighting ever since she was in diapers. So you got to go with that. Luana Pinheiro.
Hey, you should do a size parlay, like when with your 5 picks, just pick the bigger people. Like you could even put Trey Ogden. You know, put Rivas, Johnson.
That's a good idea.
I did a size 6 teamer on the DraftKings. I did a size lineup. Hopefully it works out.
How about that heavyweight fight though? They're both big boys. Oh, the one guy though, the Mick Parkin, he's like 10 pounds heavier.
Yeah, but it's like with Morales. Is that the next one, Morales and Matthews? Because there's a size difference there.
It's no, obvious. I think next is Peyton Talbot. I think. Let's. I don't know who are you going for in this.
I got Hebus.
Dave.
100%.
I'm back.
You got Amanda Hebus, or are you going with Luana Pinheiro, Dave?
You got Ribas, 100%.
Okay.
Pinheiro, you know what? Ribas looks terrible when she gets hit in the face, but Pinheiro.
I will tell you, I do have Pinheiro in some draft picks. You know, the what's it called? DraftKings lineups, because like I said, you have to take underdogs. You can't do all favorites. So she was in a couple of my lineups. I got like 6 lineups, and she's in like 2 of them. Pinheiro just happened to fall that way. So moving up the card, who's next? Oh, there it is. Peyton Talbot making his UFC debut against Nick Aguirre.
This amazing fight.
Favorite, right? Ridiculous favorite. I heard this, but I heard this dude's volume is insane. Like he's outstriking people 3-1, like in his past performances. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true. I didn't look at stats or anything. That's what Dave's here for. Minus 775 though against the guy that's already had a UFC fight, Nick Slick Aguirre. That's how it's not Aguirre, it's Aguirre. Aguirre's, let's see, coming off that loss to Dan Argueta. I like Dan Argueta. He's a good wrestler, good fighter. Before that, he was in some regional scene. I can't really even read it. I don't know. But this Peyton Talbot Contender Series before that, what regional scene is this?
Coliseum Combat.
Doesn't even have a logo. I don't know. Let's see.
Who you got? Which one?
Coliseum Combat.
Yeah.
Out of California. Yeah, definitely. Uriah Faber's thing. He's in, 3 of Uriah Faber's like regional scene crap. And then a Contender Series.
$35.
Look at he's
$35 for a ticket.
How is he minus 775? He must have phenomenal volume because to get this type of hype around him. I'm going to be honest. I've never seen the guy fight. I don't have time to watch past fights. Real Fight Picks. Did you watch the Peyton Talbot fight?
Hey, listen. I don't care how he fights. I've seen a couple, but it doesn't matter to me. Like I get it. You know, sometimes someone can look superhuman, but I honestly think that everybody who makes videos, like all the cappers, they go and they look at the odds. I don't care what anybody says. I swear they don't want to sound dumb, so they look at the odds and they see how heavily favored this guy is.
They
and then
claim that they make their picks before.
That's the narrative they run with because they painted this picture like this guy is a Zeus. Am I right? Like you guys listen to all those.
Like, look at stop it,
capper
Dave,
shows.
Stop. Yeah, yeah, you're right, man. But what they said is his volume is phenomenal. He's like Sugar Sean O'Malley. It's like Sean O'Malley stylings. Like that's how much his stand-up striking. But you know what? I don't think his wrestling's ever been tested. And I think Nick Aguirre has a wrestling background for some reason. I want to say, where's he out of? Illinois. What gym's he at?
Well, I'll tell you what, he
No
went the
organization.
distance with Dan Argueta, who I'm high on. He went the distance with Dan Argueta.
Yeah, and look at he's right now. He's on top doing ground and pound right in that picture. Dave, you got to check out some Instagram. I want to see more about Nick Aguirre. This might be a trap too. But from what the cappers said, they're trying to feed Peyton Talbot a win. They want to promote this guy because of his great volume and striking. And I guess that Contender Series fight or whatever, he outstruck the guy like 3-1, something phenomenal like that.
I don't know. He has a circle tattoo on his solar plex, and then he has another one exactly the same on his back. A circle, just a black circle.
Huh.
I don't
Jeez,
know. I think that's
Wonder if that's
waited
circle
last
used to have in the back.
Glasses. I never put her glasses.
Well, look at that's ground game. That's showing ground game right there. And I heard that's this Peyton Talbot. His ground game has yet to be tested. He's phenomenal stand-up striker, but on the ground, I might have to take a scratch-off ticket bet on Nick Aguirre.
I have a bunch of DraftKings lineups with Nick Aguirre in it. I honestly hope he wins. I couldn't take Talbot with that line, that's for sure.
Too. I mean, right there, his submissions are looking pretty stout and good. Oh,
I'm going to take Nick Aguirre. I'm switching
Holy
in our
smokes.
topology and everything.
Look at the fun bags on that hose hound.
Not doing it. No.
All right, let's look
Not
at
bad.
Peyton. Let's look at that Peyton guy.
Who? Oh,
Peyton Talbot.
all right. I'm getting there. Jesus
I know.
Christ.
Slick Nick Aguirre.
He's got that curly hair.
Yeah, like the Alice Caceres.
Yep.
Oh, see, he does have nice combinations. Nice 1-2. Oh, and he, you know what? He's flashy. Look, he's talking. Saying that I heard that's right. What's his name? Somebody was saying he in that fight, he's like, is that all you got? Is that the best you got right there? That he was literally saying, is that all you got? That's why. A lot of hype around this guy. Tough, fast, nice combos. But do you see anything of him on the ground? Because if there's nothing of him on the ground, if Nick Aguirre has a good fight IQ and comes in with a game plan, it should be to get those legs, double leg takedown, get to the ground, and do the submission that you saw on his Instagram, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all sponsors.
Watch him flip. Watch him flip. Hang on. Watch this flip. Where is it? Right. Hang on. The hell's this flip?
I just play it. It'll come. I saw it. Oi, body kicks. Body kicks did that.
Just beat the crap out of this guy.
Yeah. Who is this guy? He's from I don't know. I saw the flip earlier though. I did see it. Are you just replaying the same crap?
Trying to. Just try to piss you off.
Don't worry about it. I love Dennis Rodman right there. That's why he's cornball. You got the nose ring thing and the bull ring. All right, enough of this guy. He's going to be my Tapology pick because I think he's going to win, but I think I'm going to put a scratch off on Nick Aguirre. He's got to be nice plus money, +4. What is he? Plus what? Nick Aguirre. Slick Nick. And hopefully he comes in with a game plan, uses wrestling. That would be the way to do it.
Where am I at here?
Because Peyton Talbot, never seen him on plus 525. Oh, I definitely got to throw something on there.
Minus 800.
Minus 800 right now? Why? I guess he's a showman, showboats. All right. Let me see. Oh, I got to get back to who writes poems in 2020. Jacob, Freckled Salamander. He writes poems. Illinois Bigfoot. He writes poems too. You're right. He writes poems to the clerk at the, not even the clerk, the bagger at the supermarket. That's way better than writing a poem to Amanda Hebas.
Did he say he wanted to go to Burger King and share something?
Yeah,
with her? Milkshake or
split a value meal and some nuggets or something. Anime fanboy is the best base for MMA. Curly Man got this. I think you are probably right, so I'm going to pick him, but I am going to throw a quick $10 scratch off at plus 525 Nick Aguirre. It's up there with Damon Jackson Racing Stripes tattoo. Oh yeah, they're right down the back there. I like that. It's like a zipper. Talbot, Black Circle is form. Oh, it's from an anime. I think he's right. I have seen that anime. There's a BC Dave fan. Anyway, moving on. We're all on Talbot, except we're thinking of betting Aguirre, right? Everybody's taking Talbot. Real fight picks. Are you taking Talbot, or are you gonna go on the wire and take Nick Aguirre?
God dang it. I don't know why they're talking so highly of this guy. I'm gonna take him just because I respect the cappers, and I've heard the same thing as you, and I'm not gonna be a dumbass. Right. So
I just hope Nick Aguirre, I hope he wrestles and I hope he wins. I'll take the Tapology not perfect card just for a Nick Aguirre win.
Are you gonna put in your Tapology pick as Nick Aguirre?
I'm gonna put Peyton Talbot in my Tapology.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying I would take, that'll be a perfect card I'm aiming for, but I'll take not a perfect card. I would take a Nick Aguirre win over a perfect card.
To throw away your own perfect card. I got you.
Right. Because you don't win anything from Tapology except for a t-shirt from Dave.
I just can't lose. Yeah, I can't see myself. I'd rather not lose on Nick Aguirre or Talbot winning and me not picking him. I'd just rather not lose. So I'm picking him in Tapology like you. But quietly rooting for Nick Aguirre.
I've already moved on to the next fight.
All right. Let's do it. This one's an interesting one. Jordan Leavitt, Chase Hooper. Now, I saw on X, formerly known as Twitter, Jordan Leavitt said he's supposed to have a baby. Like the date of his second child, the birth date is supposed to be 4 days after this fight. He said, though, if she goes into labor early, I don't care. He says, I don't care if I'm in the back warming up. If she goes in labor, I'm walking out. I'm leaving. I'm not fighting. And Chase Hooper responded, it's like, hopefully that baby can wait then. So that it kind of like threw it off a little bit, because going into this, before I even knew that little Twitter thing, I was like, Jordan Leavitt, I mean, he's a little bit better striking, I want to say. Chase Hooper, there's no power behind his punches. Jordan Leavitt knocked somebody out. Didn't he? Like knees or something?
What was that?
Yeah, he's mean. He slammed somebody, KO slammed somebody before.
Oh yeah, that's right. And that was, yeah. And his BJJ is pretty slick as well, but so is that Chase Hooper. That's his deal. He'll like do he'll roll into it. He'll open his guard up for you. He thinks he's that good on the ground, and he might be. But oh, look right here. Victor March, his last fight, knees and punches, round 1. And another one he had, where's that slam? I remember the slam. Oh, Matt Wyman, slam, 22 seconds of round 1. Mean, even though he does the gay stuff. He's having a second kid with a woman, so I don't know if that might just be like a show. I don't know. Maybe he's just bi-curious, whatever. I really don't care. He can twerk. He can do all that stuff. But the thing is, now Chase Hooper is coming into it. He's coming into his own, because, I mean, he was, when he first came into the scene, he didn't have size and stuff. So, and he came in young, super young. So all he had was his BJJ pretty much. But now he's starting to fill out, and that's why he's coming up. I mean, Nick Fiori's not really that good, but he got the unanimous decision over him. Steve Garcia took care of him round 1, left hooks and ground punches. But look, ground and pound over Felipe Polaris. Before that, Stephen Ocho Peterson beat him by unanimous decision. Heel hooked Slick Peter Barrett. That guy's a New England fighter too. Slippery Peter Barrett. Lost Alex Caceres, Daniel Tamer. I mean, it's like, but I think now he's a different fighter than he was back when he was just doing jiu-jitsu. I think he's starting to open up in other aspects. It's just I don't think it's there yet. So I'm still kind of on the fence. Hopefully you guys in the chat will get me to choose one side over the other, because I don't know. Before we started this, I was telling Dave, I'm like, aside from that Brito and Pierce fight, this is the other hard fight for me to choose. I don't know which way to go on this. What are you thinking?
I'm all over Super here. All over Chase Super.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's up and coming, younger. He's going to have the height advantage. He's got the reach advantage. He's got all the advantages here. He's got the BJJ. He is comfortable on his back. All day Chase Super. All day.
I don't know. He throws pillow fists, though. He don't have any power behind his.
He doesn't have power. He's gonna be able to control on his back here. I'll throw some stats your way for you. All right. Chase Super strikes 9 per minute, 5.00 versus 2.64. Ouch. Granted, strike absorbed. He's not great on the ground. He's not great. But he's going to have the advantage on the feet, 100%. On the ground, 1.47 versus 2.31. So, yeah, Jordan Levitt's comfortable on the ground, but so is Chase Hooper, and that's his specialty. And regardless of the
that's
stats,
his go-to.
Yeah, regardless of the stats on the ground, Chase Hooper is going to have the advantage on the ground. I don't care what you say. So he's got the advantage on the feet, the volume, and he's got the advantage on the ground. I see Chase Hooper all day long here. I don't know any other way to go.
All right, I'm going to go with Chase Hooper as well, because Trey Ogden lost to Jordan Levitt by split decision, I believe.
Look at the mohawk, though, Jordan Levitt supporting. And they both doing that thing with his chest out, shoulders back.
This is so awkward.
It is awkward. Chase Hooper looking like a nerd, but, they both look kind of awkward like that. They both look somewhat.
That's down.
What? Yeah, that's weird. You're right. But I think, I got to take the youth. Oh, well, I mean, Jordan Levitt's only 28. It's not like they're both in
But it
prime.
doesn't matter. And
But
as
Yeah.
cardio edge.
Levitt, I don't think his head's in it, because if he says if he's in the back training and his girl goes in, but I don't blame him, but why's he got to announce that on Twitter? It's just, of course.
What if the fight started?
woman
Like, what
goes
if it's
in-
round 2 and she goes into labor?
Oh, he's gonna retirement. He's gonna leave.
I can't put
No,
my
I
money on
don't.
that.
They probably won't even tell him. I don't know. I'd wait.
But it's-
Just wait till after the fight. I don't know. I hope that happens, just so we can see the drama unfold. See what happens.
Oh, me too.
Oh, the taxi driver, Robert De Niro. Yes, that's a good comparison. He did look like it. He's probably talking in the mirror. He's like, "You talking to me? You talking to me?" Did you ever see Taxi Driver, Robert De Niro?
Mm-mm.
No, Dave, you
No.
have, right? We're like 10
I'm
years
old.
older than Real
I'm
Fight
old.
Picks.
I don't know.
Like 6 years, probably. Just
Yeah,
I've
that's
seen
before
Rocky-
your time, young boy.
Rocky 2.
But-
That's kind of where I came into, Karate
Well,
Kid.
Robert De Niro, a long time ago, back in like the early 80s, made a movie called Taxi Driver. It's awesome. And he had a mohawk. I'd recommend it. If you ever have time, check it out.
Well, you recommended Valley Fights, and I need
was
those hours of
fantastic.
my life back, Ranj.
Huh? What do you mean?
I
That's
lied and told you I
fantastic.
liked that movie.
Fantastic viewing. I watched it twice. Yeah.
The Valley Fights.
Yes. I watched the Caitlin Chukagian parking lot scene like 3 times. Absolutely. Cyborg's in it. Misha Tate.
That's
On
funny.
Misha Tate. I don't want to be a spoiler, but boy, don't trust her. Anyway,
Yeah.
What sucks though is the star is not even a fighter. The main character, she's not even like a MMA or pro fighter. But everybody else in the whole movie was. Holly Holm was in it, Christ, the stars came out for that one. So anyway, I guess we're all gonna go on the Chase Hooper.
Chase Hooper.
What is the odds on that, Dave? You didn't even did you say? Oh, look at 2-1 favorite. He is at least Chase Hooper's 2-1. -2 something.
-250.
Wow, that moved the wrong way. That's why. Maybe that's why I did take Jordan Levitt on a couple of my DraftKings lineups. Because like I said, you have to choose some dogs. Okay. Has there been a card where all the favorites won? There has to have been. No?
I don't know.
There's got to have been a card where every favorite on the card won.
I think there's probably been one.
There has to have been. But I don't know. I can't think of one off the top. I thought that Brazil card maybe was going to go that way, but stupid Gabriel, what's his name? Bonfim. Fuck that up.
Lost to fucking Nicholas Dalby.
I know. Nicholas Dalby looked like a totally different person in that fight, and I was talking so much shit about him.
Me too.
Nothing personal, but I hate his hair. I hate how he talks. I hate how he looks. Hate everything about him, but nothing personal. Then Noah called me out on it. Nothing personal, so everything you said was personal.
That's everything.
All right, somebody has to introduce us because I got to piss like a racehorse. I'll be right back.
Get it, Dave.
All right, Jake Matthews versus Michael Morales. Oh, Jake Matthews, something kick ranked number 33 versus the number 28th Michael Morales. Michael Morales undefeated, 15-0. 15-0. Oh, Jake Matthews, you got some issues going on. Jake Matthews, he is the underdog from Australia, coming off of a win 3 months ago against Darius Flowers, who is 12-5-1. Nah, blah, blah, who cares? Before that, he lost to Matt Semi, the Jedi. Before that, he beat Andre Fialho, which is a good win. And before that, lost to Sean Brady, got choked out, not a good look. And Diego Sanchez, he beat Diego Sanchez, but Diego Sanchez, that was when he was with
Joshua Fabia.
Thank you. The upside down, blindfolded, I don't even want to go there.
The school of self-awareness.
The self-awareness, my God. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Anyways, Michael Morales, undefeated, up and coming, currently ranked number 28 from Ecuador, fighting out of Mexico. Mexico, I won't say anything about the UFC putting a shitload of money into Mexico right now. Beat Max Griffin, beat Adam Fugit, beat Trevin Giles. Before that, on the contingencies, beat Nikolai Veretnikov. I don't know what that. No comments.
Right. Sounds right.
Yeah. And then he was previously fighting out of the UWC, where he beat Miguel Azurmendi. Regardless, undefeated, coming in. I am all in on this kid, Michael Morales. I think I've got him by. Hang on a second. Oh, just by decision. He will be the taller fighter. He will have the extensive reach advantage, 72 to 79 inch reach advantage. Eesh. Jake Matthews, the Celtic kid fighting out of Nexus. Michael Morales fighting out of Extreme Fightness Machala. I don't know how much time I want to spend on this. What are the odds for this guy? Here we go. Where are we here? He's only honestly, 100, so a heavy advantage on the Michael Morales at -300. Jake Matthews might have a chance. I just don't like Jake Matthews' history. I get he's fighting out of Australia. He's coming off of a win, but off a win against Darius Flowers, who's not that great. Let's be honest. He did lose to Matt Semi the Jedi, but this is Matt Semi the Jedi after he was any good. So not very impressive. Same thing with Andre Fialho. Lost or won that one, but not a great win. Got choked out by Sean Brady, which is Nah.
Sean
All
Brady's
right,
awesome.
Sean Brady's decent. I'll give him that one. Beating Diego Sanchez doesn't say anything, and the rest of so there's very few. I mean, maybe his win against Darian Flowers, but I mean, Darian Flowers is not the best ground game as far as I'm concerned. So not surprised that he got choked out. But Michael Morales not going to get choked out. So yeah.
I'm all over Michael Morales as well.
Me too. But honestly, I gave Jake Matthews some thought. But honestly, it's just what swayed me for sure was the face-off. The size difference.
Isn't Jake Matthews isn't he a homegrown fighter? Like his dad's like his coach or something? Like that's what I mean by homegrown fighter. Like isn't he like his family is like his training facility, his dad and his brothers or something like that? I think something like that. Let's see.
It's possible.
I'm gonna check.
Look at the way they stand, like
Nexus. Yeah, I think out of Melbourne, Australia. I think that's his family gym. Michael Morales is Extreme Fitness Macala, Ecuador. Oh, another note about Michael Morales, Ecuadorian wrestling team. He's a star. He's like the country's Olympic. Yeah, he was like the best wrestler in Ecuador for the whatever shit they do. I don't know if he was in the Olympics. I doubt it, but he was. Oh, the Ecuadorian national wrestling team. He was a member, Michael Morales. -305. Ugh, I don't like it, but I will take him. You guys all say the same thing, right?
yes, and I think that's a great anchor for a parlay.
Might be. We'll see. We got a couple of them we got some plus monies in here, so we'll see. Okay, you guys ready to go for the main event?
Yeah, sure. Pull it up.
All right. I am all in on Brendan Allen. I mean, Paul Craig, he's a one-trick pony. You know what I mean? His punches are slow and plotting. You can defend against them because they're slow and plotting. He'll welcome you to the ground, but Brendan Allen's got a ground game himself. I know Paul Craig. Oh, if he catches you with the certain submissions, I know the Jamal Hill broke his arm thing, and then there's the Ankalaev, the last second of the last round, that whole thing. But aside from that, like Johnny Walker knocked him out. Volkan Ozdemir got a unanimous decision against him. It's just, and the Andre Muniz thing, I don't know what was up with that. And they both fought and beat Andre Muniz, right? Yeah, both of them. I just think Brendan Allen's good. Beats him everywhere. I'm super confident in Brendan Allen here. Paul Craig's only shot is if maybe a submission, but I think Brendan Allen's jiu-jitsu is good enough he can defend everything on the ground. Look at and watch the disrespect. I think Brendan Allen tried to shake his hand, and Paul Craig was like, "No, I'm Braveheart. No, Braveheart." And then he said something to Sean Shelby, like, "Look at what's this guy's deal?" Oh, right there, he's like, I don't know.
You just gave me your Instagram backstage. We just exchanged Instagram. We started following each other backstage. You can see it. There's a gesture. That was wild, though. I like it when it's like that, though. It's better than last week. Everybody was lovey-dovey for the pay-per-view last week.
Yeah, I like when there's a little confrontation during the face-off. But Paul Craig's always got the hype, like the face paint, and always hyped up on the face-offs. Just like who's that? Jan Kutalaba. Same thing. They're always super hype on the face-offs. Then whatever.
Honestly, like Paul Craig, I hate picking against him, but I'm with you, Ranj. Brendan Allen. There's nothing. I mean, Paul Craig. I subscribe to Renato Moicano's channel, and he comes out with too much content for me. I can't keep up with it. But I just happen to watch what he talked about. He talked about this fight. He does great production. You should subscribe to him if you don't.
Who's that?
And he had Renato Moicano, the fighter. He has
fighter?
he has a good channel, like a good YouTube channel.
Oh, really? And
He loves
what's he
predicting
predict
fights. Yeah, he loves it though. He's like passionate about it. He's like really interesting too, because he fights, so he has like a really good perspective.
Yeah.
But he was talking about this, and he showed a bunch of clips of Paul Craig pulling guard, and he's talking about Brendan Allen might even have better ground game, but he's not going to go into that guard. He's going to come at you. And
Yeah.
he's right. So
And standing up, I mean, Brendan Allen's a whole level better. And
I really love Paul Craig though. I love watching him fight.
I know, but plus also Paul Craig's 30, almost 36. Brendan Allen's right prime, 27. And Brendan Allen's over at down in Florida. What's that? Killcliff, right?
Killcliff?
Yeah, he's at Killcliff. Where's Paul Craig out of? Scotland. I mean,
yeah, that's why I like him though. I like him. I like how he represents his nation, and there's not a bunch of those fighters. And he beat Jamal Hill. I was kind of going for Paul Craig because I think Jamal Hill, like, was it the other way around? Was it Paul Craig getting in Jamal Hill's skin? I just remember they were like, I think it was actually Jamal Hill
thought he can compete with Paul Craig on the ground. That's why he's like, all right, I'll come down your guard. He messed up with that. He should have just kept it standing. And Brandon Allen, I think, has got good enough fight IQ to keep it wherever. And even if it does go to the ground, I think his BJJ is good enough to withstand. So I'm all in.
I know I know Dave well enough to know he has Brendan Allen.
Yeah, definitely.
All day.
He's going to
probably already looked at the stats.
What's he? Did pizza come or something?
I don't know. Making me don't say that, Ranj. I'm getting hungry again. I get hungry right now, man. That's what's his name? Rodrigo Nascimento's nipples.
You guys don't want stats.
You
guys don't want stats.
You're on the wrong fight now. Oh no, you're
gonna fade
now. You're all right.
You guys don't want stats. All right.
Let's hear them.
Strike line per minute 3.96 versus 2.57. Brendan Allen's gonna be down this guy up. Yes, he does have a 50% ratio of 3.89 strike absorbed, but Paul Craig has a negative striking ratio of 2.85. His 2.57. So on the feet, mathematically, Brendan Allen will have the advantage. As far as the ground goes, takedown average 1.22 versus 1.91. In this guy's histories, this is pretty much a wash. Takedown accuracy 42 to 23. Advantage to Allen on this one. Takedown defense 55 versus 42. Once again, advantage to Allen. Submission average 1.6 versus 1.7, a wash. Lots of fights to have these stats on, guys. Brandon Allen's just going to be the busy guy on the feet. He's going to be able to piece this guy up. Paul Craig, I appreciate the Scottish flag, the face paint, everything. You are doing the most you can to promote your name. Thank you, but have a nice day.
All right, so we're all on board with Brendan Allen.
100. Jesus Christ! Do not bet on
full
fucking
capper comparison.
Did you guys all take Jose Johnson over Chad and Helliger? I didn't write it down. You did, right? Both of you?
Chad and Hellinger. I took Jose
Johnson.
Yes, he's
TK
way bigger.
Too.
I'm just going through, and you guys all took the Euros Medic, right?
Yes, 100%.
Yep,
Plus
absolutely.
money on Euros Medic.
Hey,
Plus
TKO too.
Plus money on Trey Ogden too, but I'm not confident with that one. Let's make our three-legger here.
Sure.
We didn't differ on many of these. Just the girl fight. Dave took that Kyle Machado for some stupid reason. The JSP Joanna Sobrito, that's too tight.
It's the truth.
But Everything else is kind of chalky. It's that like Jose Johnson's that's playable minus 190. But all right,
plus money.
our plus money fights. We have Euros Medic at plus 120 against
Easy.
that unknown Kyrgyzstan guy.
Easy. Take your plus 120 because I got plus 100.
Okay, so there's Medic, there's Morales. Right?
Morales is minus 305 though. That's kind of chalky.
That's okay. It makes up for it.
And Trey Ogden, but Nicholas Mota, I'm nervous about that one. So let's not.
What do you think, Dave? For the third leg, if there was even a second leg or just a leg, what leg do you like?
If you want to go chick fights, I like Elaine Perez, but she's only a minus 188.
We're not using no girl fights. Girl fights are if there's robberies, that's where they happen. No girl fights.
Okay, so then you got Mick Parkin, who is minus 350. Not a great look.
I'd rather take Michael Morales.
Jose Johnson at minus 200 against Chad.
Yeah, I think that's playable.
Yeah, because I don't think Chad has a chance in this fight.
But taking a minus 200 and a minus 300, it doesn't. It gives you plus 150 on the comeback, even though you took Medic because it's not that big of an underdog. You might want to like either switch Morales or switch Johnson.
But I mean, Johnson.
I agree with you guys. Johnson is the pick, I think here.
Yeah, Johnson, Medic.
And
I mean, you could finish it off just to be winners because we won last week, or not last week, the week before.
We would have won last week too. Me and Dave both went 10-2-1 last week. How'd you do?
We fucking killed it. Chase Hooper, Medic, and go Jose Johnson.
All right, I'll see what that.
Okay, that's real good, Dave.
Comes out.
I mean, that's got to be the most solid one if you're really trying to just get a three-teamer.
But I don't. Jordan Levitt though, I don't know. That's sneaky.
No, it's not. You're fine.
I like Chase's volume. I think he can out-volume Jordan. But the thing is that Levitt...
Hooper's a lock. Medic is a lock. Yeah.
We'll see how Hooper's chin is because he got fucked up. So we'll see how his chin...
Sergio Pettis and Patchy Mix are fighting soon.
Hell yeah, I'm
right
going to watch that.
Like right now. Patchy Mix is minus 225. Sergio Pettis plus 190. I might have to throw a little bit onto that.
I'm all on Patchy on that one. Okay, so we got Johnson, Medic, and Hooper. Let's see what we got here, boys.
Johnson plus where is it? Jose Johnson.
I got
not Charles. I like Charles Johnson though, but okay, minus 205 for Jose Johnson. Medic, it just switched. He's not plus money anymore. He's minus 105 on Bet Online. Euros Medic.
Also, too,
on Bet365. Go to Bet365, kids.
What I would do, Ranch, is put those numbers in, but before you make your final decision, plug that same thing in with Morales because minus 200 or minus 300, how much less are you going to get? I mean, I'd rather take plus 160 than plus 190 if I get to keep Morales over Chase Hooper, if you're really feeling a little bit a certain type of way.
Okay, so I got plus 320 with that parlay with Chase Hooper. I take Chase Hooper out of it. I get plus 300 for Michael Morales over Jake Matthews.
Oh, really? I'd rather do the Morales than Chase Hooper.
Hey, Dave, I'm going to remember this, though. I will call you a god on air. I'll be like, Dave, you are a god.
You want me to call the odds? I'll call the odds. We're at plus 300. Johnson, Medic, and Morales, plus 300.
All right. Let me see. Right now with Johnson, Medic, and Hooper, it's plus 335 on. Now I'm going to switch out Hooper and put in Morales.
300 is 300. 300 is nice.
Yeah, if it's
I'd buy you
300,
like 6 Big Macs over here where I'm from.
All right. For plus 300 on Johnson, Medic, and Morales, I'll put a $25 bet, which will make me $107. Happy with that. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
I
I
thought
got
you
to
said it was plus 300.
justify my fucking location. Really? Bet 365? Bet
Wait.
365
Is it plus 300 or plus 107?
plus 300.
mine is plus 278. Plus 278 with Morales, Medic, and Johnson. But that's good enough
money.
for me. I like that better than Hooper because something I don't like
He could get
originally.
knocked
I
out
did have-
easy. He could get
Man,
knocked out.
I
I see
can-
Jordan knocking his ass out in a way.
I can also see that too. Chase Hooper's soft.
Anyways, I got Johnson, Medic, and Morales. I got them locked in.
Yeah, me
An
too. I
easy
just placed
$25 bet pays you 170. 170.
Oh, I see. I see what you're doing. That's smart. I like to go small too and just get a lot of action out there on different ones.
That's $100. Why not? That would just be one of my numerous bets. Degenerates I am.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna clean this up. Okay. Minus Jose Johnson. I like that. I'm confident. Minus 205. Euros Medic. I don't know why. Why is that? It still bugs me that guy's a favorite for some reason. What are the bookies? I don't know. It seems like that's something fishy.
No, the doc is not a joke. Medic is not.
It did switch though. Line moved. He was plus money. Now he's minus 105. Medic.
I'm still plus 100 on Bet365, guys. Go to Bet365, hit that Medic, plus money, plus 100.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Well, 100 is even money, so it's
Well,
not really.
Bet365, give me some fucking props here, Bet365.
3 legs parlay
Sponsorship.
plus 278. Okay, there we go. 3 leg parlay plus 278. Jose Johnson, Euros Medic, Michael Morales, all favorites. Well, actually, Medic is not because the other guy's minus 115. Mike Tybeck Orbe. But man, I don't know. It'll be interesting. These are one of my many as well. I'll be doing a lot tonight. I thankfully already made my Tapology pick, so that's all set. All right. These fights start early tomorrow as well, too, right?
Yeah, so going to be at 11 a.m.
2 for
my
me.
time,
2
so that's at
o'clock
2
for me.
p.m. for you.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. That's a good time. It's better than 8 a.m.
It's also better than for me, like 6 at night too. That's too late because then I'll be up at midnight still watching the shit.
Yeah, no, not being able to go to sleep.
Yep. All right, you guys want to chat about anything else or anything? You want to throw in Trey Ogden bet? Trey, he's plus money still, I think. I'll throw it.
I'm lucky that we didn't get no t-shirt bet going. I feel like I got away with something. It's good to be here with you guys for happy Thanksgiving. I want to say happy Thanksgiving to you guys.
Oh yeah, there's no event next week because it's Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So we'll see you in a couple weeks. But I just been getting cozy listening to Christmas music. Are you listening to Christmas music, Ranj, in your car?
No, I don't do that until after Thanksgiving.
Oh man, you're like my fucking lady. She's a Grinch, dude. It's me.
It's just at Christmas season. I will, but it's not even Thanksgiving yet. We don't put our tree up until after Thanksgiving either.
I respect it.
There's some. I could make a 3-legger with just underdogs for me. Charles Johnson, Trey Ogden, and Euros Medic.
Wow.
I should do that. But
anyway, here's our parlay bet right here. I mean, it's a good fucking deal.
3 a.m. for Gerald Lynch. You better set your alarm, buddy. Set your alarm.
Don't even go to sleep.
You can sleep through the first 2 fights anyway.
No, just stay up.
No, Charles
Do that
Johnson.
marathon.
Good one.
I believe in you. He's a swimmer. I remember that. He's got a lot of energy. You can do it. Stay up.
Yeah, do like Vlad from UFC Celebrities and Classics. He stays up for all, and he'll be up. You'll see the day breaking behind him.
He's too much. This ground and pound
Christmas music starts
cardio
to turn
workout.
first in Philippines, nationwide. Ugh, I won't be able to take it. Just too much. Just too jolly. Too much.
You dog sitting?
Right.
No, this is my baby.
Yeah.
Luna.
Luna.
For a while knows this is Luna.
He doesn't look spoiled at all.
She
She
used to be.
doesn't look spoiled.
She used to be a puppy. She's only 2 months old.
All right, boys. I'll let you guys get something to eat. I know Fight Night Pick said he's starting to get hungry.
I'm
I
gonna
might
watch
do the
Bellator. Get cozy.
Oh yeah, me too. I'm gonna put a bet on Sergio Pettis right now. +1. He's plus 190.
Just
Why not?
straight bet.
Straight bet. Plus
All right,
190.
put it in
Actually,
and give me
mix
something
it.
to cheer for. Shit. Good luck to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now.
I'll see you later, Dave. I'll see you later, fellas. Chat. Much
Yeah,
love.
thanks,
I'll see you
chat.
guys.
Thanks, Dave. MPTV, of course, all you guys. And we'll see you in two. Have a happy Thanksgiving. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Homies.
Later.
Peace out, guys.